If you want, you can read a string even character by character by using an getChar function. So you can read one by one character and then form it as a string. So let's see how to do that. We'll declare an character array here, S of 10 characters. And for index variable, we can take an I. So here, take a for loop where initialize your I value equals to 0. That is, I is pointing to the first location. So I is pointing to the first location, and I will read that first location value by giving here S of I is equals to getChar. Okay, so getChar. So it reads a single character. The cursor will be hidden on the screen. So when I give here S, that S will be stored inside S of 0th place. And then after that, it has to get shifted to the next place. But I have to keep on accepting the data till I press enter key. So here enter key be taken as a new line character. So what you can do is, when I press enter key, it has to be stopped. So you can check here this S of I value, is it not equals to /n? That's a new line character. So when you press enter key, then it is going to be new line. So new line is not equals to new line, the condition is false, that time it comes out. So now at present S of 0th location value I have given it as an S. So S is not equals to /0. So if it is not equals to /0, then it has to, I should get incremented. That means you have to read the next data. So I plus plus. It's a single line loop, so I'll give an semicolon here. Okay. So there's no set of statements for this for, so let's give it as a semicolon here. So what happens here? I value is 0, S of 0 is equals to getChar. I have entered here S, that S will be stored inside S of 0th place. And that S is not equals to /0. It checks the condition. If it is true, then goes back here I plus plus. So I is going to be this time 1. So after 1, again, after expression 3, it comes back to expression 2. Once again, S of I value is 1. So S of 1 equals to get character. So it's reading the second character. Second time also I'll give it as an S. So that S will be stored inside this S of 1. So again, S of 1 is not equals to /0. So again, I plus plus, I get shifted to the next place. Comes back here, again S of 2 is equals to getChar. I'll enter C, then C has been stored here, and then C is not equals to /n, then again go back, I plus plus, I is now 3. So come back here, I'll enter here E, and then that E will be stored here, and here E is not equals to /0, I plus plus, this time I value is pointing to 4th. Index value is 4. So now what I do is I'll press enter key. So getChar, it is asking for the character, I'll press enter key. So enter key is also taken as a character where the data will be stored as an /n. And the /n is not equals to /n, the condition is false, that time it comes out. So that means here in this case, because we are reading the character by character, the /0 is not been stored on its own. So at the end we are having an /n. So what we have to do is we have to replace the /n by /0. So you can do that by giving here S of I value is nothing but here 4, is equals to, you can give here /0. That is, you have to explicitly store /0. Whereas in the previous two cases, when you use %s and getS, you need not store an /0, automatically it stores the /0. So this is how we are reading character by character and forming an string. So these are the 3 ways you can read string. First is we have used an percentage with an scanf. Second is we have used your getS function where you can read and include even a blank space. And third one is in getChar. Even in this case also you can enter an blank space. The string will be ended only when you press an enter